So I decided to want to make a second part of the video about the Utopia monster, and I just want to showcase like my deck, my combos that I want to try to post, and like I want to try it out. So my first combo that I might do with you need to have these two cards in your hand, a ZX Ascended Sage and ZS Arm Sage. So here we go. So if I control no monsters on the field, I can special summon this card to the field. But if a level 4, and if I also have like a level 4 monster that is not named CS, not Arm Sage, I can special summon it. I can special summon this card to the field as well because I have a ZS monster on the field. And now I'll go with these two to overlay. I just want to do something basic, since I just want to teach other players how to play the game, like new players, and I just want to go with basic stuff. So I go grab a Utopia, and then I'll use ZX. I'll use the Sage that was effect that gums. Allow me to grab a rank up spell. Like so. I'll choose this one. Then you can overlay it. You can also overlay it by using this one. Overlay it. Then you can activate Hyper Rank Up Magic Force. And then this goes to the graveyard, which is right here. I know it's not zoomed out, but so you can go ahead and grab where is it? Oh, here it is. Iconic Dragonair. And that's it. You could just end your turn right there. And then during the opponent's turn, you can just detach two materials. So you could detach 2 materials during the opponent's turn, because then you could special summon, and then a number exceeds monsters. So you detach 2. Then you special summon a Utopia monster, and you go with. I think you should go with this one first. Either Utopia Ray, or either of these options, option 1 or option 2. Either one of those is fine. Like a do card, like you need to have these 2 cards in hand and one for this card, because it needs to be in order to work. So first up, you go with Onomata Pickup. This card will allow you to grab an Onomata card from your deck to hand. And so you go ahead, grab this card first. You Utopia Onomatopoeia. Then activate it. Then you can just discard a card from your hand to the graveyard, so that way you can grab 2 monsters. And so go grab, and so if you have Utopic Onomatopoeia on the hand, you can all you have to do is just grab these 2 cards, Go and Dododo Glove. They go to your hand. This goes to the graveyard. Normal summon. Then activate his effect to special summon these 2 to the field in defense position. But this locks you against Exceed monsters. Okay. I'll use Utopic Onomatopoeia and this one, Overlay. With a ZX Utopic Sage. Detach 2 to special summon a Zexal Service. This is a ZS or a Zexal weapon. I will go ahead and pick Ascended Sage. I activate Zubaba Bancho's Gagago to revive one Go or Dododo, but this card is always treated as Zubaba, Dododo, or Go, so it special summons back. So it switches them back to the field. And then I'll use this card, Dodo Glove, to special summon itself, but it has to remove from play. So then I use these three I use the overlay network, and I'll go with the gold one, this one, Primac. Activate its ability, detaching all 3 materials to the graveyard, so you can add a level 4 monster from your deck to your hand, and until you grab Astro Utopia, and Astro Utopia special summons as long as it has an Xyz monster. So, yep, this one. These 2 will overlay. Since it has 2, rank 4, Utopic Future, then overlay it again to this one. These 2, overlay. Utopia. And then the ZX Sage activates, allowing you to grab a hyper rank up magic card. A rank up magic card, so I grab this one. Yeah, I grab this one. ZX Utopia Prime, and use the spell card again to overlay it to Dragon and Air. So basically, like, the first 2 combos were just basically like cards that were like, you know, like just for your go-to plays, just like what's the recommended cards you want to go. The first 2 were just like, oh, the cards that you need. Like I showed you the Zexal Sage and the Zexal Arm Sage and the Ascended Sage combo, and Utopic Onomatopoeia and other combos. But right now, I'm just gonna do some randomizers. So cause in real life, you can't be for certain that which cards you're gonna get is gonna be the one. So I'm gonna draw the first 5 cards and see what I can get. Okay. Image, Xyz Tactics, Utopic Onomatopoeia, and oh, I got 2 copies. 2 copies. This is my starting hand. And if I plan to go first, well, I guess I'll try to start out with Xyz Tactics. And then I'll go play Utopic Onomatopoeia. I can discard a card. Well, I don't really need to, because I might need this trap card later. I don't know, but I'll discard this card, like Utopic Onomatopoeia, so I can grab 2 monsters. I'll go with Dodo Glove and Subabancho Gaga Go. They go now. I could reshuffle them. Okay. Now these 2 go to my hand, and the top one I'm gonna here just goes here. Okay. Then I'll normal summon this. Then activate the effect, special summon these 2 ones, but they're in defense position. Now I use Utopia Onomatopoeia and Dodo Glove, overlay. Here it is. This Ascended Sage. Ascended Sage's effect, I'll discard 2 to the graveyard to special summon a Zexal weapon. I'll go with this one. And then I'll activate a bunch of burst effects. So I'll chain 1. So if chain 1, so this effect goes first, and then I'm waiting for my opponent to see if he can chain it for number 2. But if he doesn't, I'll go ahead and revive this card, Utopic Onomatopoeia. Then the Dodo Glove will just special summon itself right here to the field. Then I'll go ahead and Xyz summon with these. I'll overlay. Primac, activate chain 1. Primac special ability. I'll discard 3 materials. And when it has 3 materials, like you can see the number 3, add a level 4 monster from my deck to the hand. So I will go ahead and I'll add Yugioh Utopia into my hand. And since I control an Xyz monster, and Xyz monsters are black cards, I'm allowed, since there's an Xyz monster on the field, I can special summon this card from my hand. And then since the black cards are here, I can special summon it. Then you can just send this card to your graveyard to grab yourself a Zexal spell or trap card. I'll go ahead from my deck to my hand, so I'll go ahead and hit numbers protection. Now I'll use these to overlay. Number 39, Utopia. I chain 1 for Xyz change tactics, and then I'll chain it by chain 2. So this is we chain 2, I think. So I get to add a rank up magic spell card. So I'll grab this, and then I activate. Then this effect also comes to play later. Since this is chain 2, this is activated first. Then this, I pay 500 life points to draw another card. So in the beginning of the game, it's 8,000 life points. So, and I pay 500, so I am down to 75, and I draw a card. DDD Crow. Okay. And then I can use this one to rank it up to Zexal Prime, and then I also activate this effect again. I pay 500, that means I have 7,000 now, so I could draw another card. Ooh, Ascended Sage. Then I activate rank up magic, hyper rank up magic force. I'll overlay it to Dragonair. Then and then I activate the effect again to draw another card. Now I have 6,500. Oh, Yugioh Utopia. And I think, yeah, that'll be my first turn as of right now. This is my tool. But I could do more than this. I can also do this. I can overlay this one. Go with because they have the 2 Xyz monsters, so I'll go with rank this one, F0. Then you can place it on top. You are using this one, Drago Future. I think that will be the end board. This is a really good card, and then then I'll just set this card face down. And then during the opponent's turn, that's kind of like the end board. And this is a good card too, because I keep drawing monsters. I just want to try and do another combo, because like not every single card is like, you know, randomly like picked out, or because like, you know, it's not gonna be like randomly it's not gonna be guaranteed that you're gonna get the cards that you needed. So you just have to go with what you got with it. So okay, so I have this type of hand right now. And if I'm trying to go first, okay, so I activate this coin, Zexal Connection. You see, I had to reveal my opponent the reveal card. And if I do, I can add one of the cards that is categorized. So I can either add a Zexal Weapon monster, Zexal Service monster, Zexal Spell and Trap, rank up magic spell, or rank down magic spell. So I'm allowed to grab one of the following from my deck to my hand. I'll go ahead and choose this one. Now this gets added to my hand, while the reveal card, that the one that I showed, it goes back, it gets shuffled to the deck. Now, since there are no monsters on there, then since I control no monsters, I'm allowed to special summon this card to the field. Then I can also special summon with this Zexal Service Sage. This I can overlay it. I could do either a Utopia monster, or in this case, I could yeah, I think I'll go with a Utopia. I'll activate this card's ability, allowing me to grab a rank up magic spell card. So I'll go with this one. Oh, sorry, I got a little carried away. Yeah, this card gets added to my hand. So I have this rank up magic. Then I'll go ahead and this one. I can now overlay it. No, wait. Okay, so then it says special summoned this one. Okay, then I special summon Utopia. Then I will special summon with the Utopia Prime, and then I'll activate rank up magic force, and then I will go, and then it'll hit me to Utopic Dragon in there. And then I had to end my turn. And then during the second, like my opponent's turn, I can activate the quick effect where I could just detach two monsters from my, and this allows me to special summon a number monster. You could do either like number 38 or number 39. I go with these ones. This one I just use. This one's for like your, a spell. This is for a spell, and this one's just for like going for monster effects. That it depends on you where you want. You want to get rid of like a spell or a trap card or spell and effect, or you want to just take some power from a monster. So you could do either option 1 or option 2 during the second main phase.